Hello everyone, this is Mystic Goddess with your general reading. So today we're going to see how the person who is thinking about you truly feels about you currently. This reading is for everyone of every zodiac sign, so feel free to switch the energies around as needed. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into these messages. Give me messages please, Holy Spirit, for everyone that watches this reading. When it comes to the person who is thinking of my viewers, what are that person's true feelings toward my viewers currently when it comes to love? What are that person's true feelings toward my viewers currently when it comes to love? Two more shuffles. All right, so let's see what comes out here. All right, so at the bottom of the deck, we have soulmate. So they feel as though the two of you belong with one another. It's giving energy of the two of you having a deep soul connection. Right beside that, we have the Star card. So they're feeling a renewed sense of hope when it comes to you. They feel like the two of you have the potential to have a happy and healthy connection, but there is healing work that needs to be done on their part. They're lusting after you at the moment. It's also giving energy of them craving you on a sexual level. So I wouldn't be surprised if this person comes in wanting to make love to you, or they could want to express how they feel to you through having an intimate encounter. At the top of the deck, we have children. It's giving energy of this person being a bit childish, but they may also have some childhood wounds that need to be healed. Also, with the Passion card being here along with the Children card, some of you could have children with this person, or they may want to have a child with you. But if it's not that, I just feel like this person is reflecting on some of their childish behaviors. So yeah, someone feels as though you are the one for them. Give me more. What are this person's true feelings toward my viewers when it comes to love? Thank you. All right, we have lessons. So they've learned some lessons by being in a connection with you. They may be shifting their perspective. Some of you have been working on raising your vibration, and you've learned a lot of lessons as well. This person is wanting the two of you to get on the same page with one another. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Runner card. So even though this person wants to make up, some of you are avoiding them, or you're avoiding the connection. So if at any point this person was running from the connection, or if they were pulling away from you, the tables are turning. Now you could be becoming the runner. At the top of the deck, we have knowing the path. Wow. So many of you are aligning with your purpose. Another reason why this person is so drawn to you is because they feel like you kept them on the right track. All right. So they know that you have a lot to offer. They're aware that you had good intentions toward them. Even if they always didn't acknowledge it, or even if they may have done some questionable things, this is someone who knows that you're good for them. Give me more. But see, some of you could be avoiding this person because you feel as though they're not good for you. Thank you. We have a few that came out. We have karmic connection, hot and cold, and we also have angry, and that card came out crossing. So the connection between the two of you was filled with turbulence. The two of you did have a past life with one another, and I do feel like those unresolved issues resurfaced in this current lifetime. Many of you may feel as though having a relationship with this person would be unsustainable. mainly because they send you mixed signals. There could be a lack of clarity, or this is someone who may not be honest. Many of you are tired of the inconsistency. With the angry card being here, they're wondering if you're holding resentment toward them. It's also coming out like they would try and invalidate your feelings, or they would invalidate your experience in the connection, even though they know that they mistreated you. Also, they feel as though you're not as triggered by them as you used to be. So it's coming out like there was a time in the past when this person would do certain things to try and trigger you intentionally, or to try and get under your skin. And you were quick to respond to that. But with the card coming out crossing, it lets me know that they're not able to influence you as much as they used to. For others, they're unable to influence you at all. For some of you, this person may have even made it seem as though you were the one mistreating them. They have a lot of audacity. Of course, none of you have been perfect in the connection, but I do feel like you had good intentions. With the new love card being at the bottom of the deck, they're afraid that you're going to end up finding someone better. We also have clean up. So they know they need to clean up their life. It's also giving energy of some of you either cutting this person off, or you taking a step back because you're tired of the negativity that comes along with them. It's like you know that you can do better. So some of you have decided to move on with your life. You're focused on making healthier choices. Others of you are wanting to make things work with this person, but you know that they have a lot of healing that they need to do. But yeah, this is coming out like someone could try and clean up their act in the hopes of reuniting with you, the two of you working on being happy with one another. But for others of you, they may be wanting to clean up their act to prevent you from finding someone better. I feel like it would hurt them if you were to move on with your life, and especially if you were to find someone else and you're happy with them. It would tear this person apart. Give me more. For a few of you, this person has a tendency to make it seem as though you don't have anything to be angry about, or they would make it seem as though you were exaggerating certain issues. And see, that was their way of trying to invalidate your experience in the connection. And that may have been triggering for you as well. And see, the audacity is they know when they're wrong. Thank you. We have depression. So they're depressed at the moment. They could be going through grief, or this is someone who's trying to make themselves out to be a victim. Spirit is encouraging you not to feel sorry for this person. That has been coming out so much in the readings, okay? The reason why they're depressed is because of their own choices. With divine intervention being at the bottom of the deck, your angels are helping you. I feel like your spiritual team is protecting you from this particular person. So if there's a disconnect between the two of you currently, just know that it's divine intervention. It's also coming out like this person could be awakening. So they could be going through a spiritual awakening, or they're opening up their heart space. At the top of the deck, we have home. You feel like home to this person. This is also my twin flame card as well. So for some of you, this could definitely be a twin flame. For a few of you, this person could talk about moving, whether it's them changing their physical location, moving to another state. They just may talk to you about making some type of change. They could even start making changes in their home. Give me more. They're not happy with where they live. If they are dealing with someone else, or even if they're just living with other people, They feel as though the home lacks love. So they could feel as though they're in a loveless environment, or they just don't feel welcome. And I want to say that came out in yesterday's reading. Thank you. We have going in circles. So they do want you to repeat a cycle with them. It's also coming out like they want you to either give them another chance, or this person wants you to continue connecting with them, even though they're not making much progress. If you were to look at their actions, you would think that they're not learning any lessons at all. I do feel like they are learning lessons. They're just not applying them. With the love offer card being at the bottom of the deck, they could come in offering you love. They could offer you a relationship, or they could just come in expressing how they feel. But see, with the unrequited card being right next to that, some of you may feel as though this person doesn't have enough to offer you, or you may not feel the same way about them that you used to. This is going to be very specific. Please don't force it to fit. But for some of you, even though this person was putting you through a repetitive cycle, I feel like you stayed with them out of love for them. It's like, even though things were not getting better, even though they weren't making any progress, you may have stayed and sabotaged your peace, possibly even sacrificed your peace to be in a one-sided relationship. So no wonder some of you are avoiding connecting with this person. You gave them numerous chances. This is not a connection where they made a mistake and you let them go immediately and shut them out permanently. This is not that. Many of you went through numerous cycles with this person, okay? All for them to make the same mistakes over and over again. So you may be putting your foot down. Even if you do want to make things work with this person, I do feel like you're still setting boundaries with them, but you just have to make sure that you stick to those boundaries. At the top of the deck, we have ghosting. So they think that you don't want to talk to them anymore, and they don't have any closure. Even if this person ghosted you, they may have expected you to chase them, but in reality, it caused you to run. It caused you to run from them. It's giving old, repetitive storyline with this person. They tend to do the same things over and over again, especially if you respond in the way that they want you to. So for example, let's say that this person was to ghost you, okay? The first time they ghosted you, you may have ran after this person. You may have chased them down. You may have done everything that you could to let them know how much you love them. It may have caused you depression. You may have tried to clean up the situation. You may have even invalidated your own feelings and your own experiences in the connection just to reconnect with this person, all for them to put you through the same things over and over again. So at this point, some of you may feel like love is not enough. And even if you do want things to work with them, I just feel like you're tired of going in circles. At this point, it's redundant. Give me more. Some of you have lost attraction for this person. You've either lost attraction for them, or there are just a lot of things that they do that are a turnoff. Thank you. All right, we have money is tight, and that card came out crossing. So this person is going through some type of money issue. Okay. Spirit wants you to be careful in regards to helping them. All right. They don't have the best intentions, especially if they're coming to you needing help. They may make it seem as though they don't have enough money, that they need help with a certain bill. For a few of you, they may want to borrow some money from you. But Spirit is saying to pay attention to the red flags, be vigilant. There's some type of secret surrounding that. So it could be that they actually do have enough money to get by, but they're just wanting some extra money. It could be that they'll tell you they need help in regards to one particular thing, when in reality they're going to put the money towards something else. So just be really careful when it comes to that. Spirit wants you to protect your assets. Also, they feel like you're being a lot more stingy, whether it's with your time, with your energy, your effort. Some of you are even being stingy when it comes to expressing yourself. Some of you are not even speaking up anymore. You may feel like it's pointless. So, in other words, they feel like you're a lot more restrictive than you used to be. At the top of the deck, we have reconciliation. So, for some of you, they could try and come in and reconcile with you because they're needing your help in some way. Do not allow this person to come in and butter you up. I do feel like they want things to work out with you, but they also love what you have to offer. They feel as though there's unfinished business. I see them returning. But just make sure that you pay attention to the red flags. I feel like when they come in, they're going to be wearing a mask. With wedding being here, this person could come in talking about marriage. They do see themselves having a future with you, but they need to make some changes. So they could come in talking about settling down, or they may want to take things to the next level with you. Even if they chose someone else over you, they could come back in choosing you. So yeah, it's going to be so important for you to protect yourself, because I do feel like this person is setting some type of trap. They're going to try and manipulate the outcome of a reconciliation between the two of you by either sweet talking you or telling you things that you want to hear. But if they are lying when they come in, or if they have any hidden motives, I feel like you're going to get an unpleasant feeling. So you'll be able to feel it in your spirit. It's also coming out like they want you to feel stuck. Now that could be because they feel stuck, but for others of you, they just want to keep you around. Give me more. What are this person's true feelings? Thank you. We have player, and that card came out crossing. I will say this. They're tired of their lifestyle, okay? If this is the type of person who is a player, if they keep their options open, if they have a hard time committing, they're tired of it. I do feel like they want to plant roots. They do want to plant roots. But they have to work on unblocking themselves, okay? Also, with the card coming out crossing, it lets me know that this person tends to look for greener grass, okay? But they're unable to find any. So they may be realizing that the grass is greener with you. At the top of the deck, we have not budging. So it's going to be important for you to stand your ground. It's coming out like this person has a my way or no way type of attitude. They can be really stubborn. So don't allow them to come in and talk you out of your boundaries. They're coming in to unlock doors, or they're coming in to gain access to you. But it's a bit risky. All because this person is so unpredictable. For some of you, they may try to come in a way that you won't expect. Okay? Like I told you guys before, this is a pretty predictable person. So they're going to try and come in and surprise you. They could lay most of their cards out on the table in hopes of you seeing them as harmless. But it's going to be important for you to keep your guard up, because I feel like once you let your guard down and once they get too comfortable, that's when they start moving differently. They're just hoping that the feelings between the two of you are still mutual. They could come in telling you that they want to compromise. But see, this is someone that's a taker. They're a taker. So it's going to be hard to compromise with someone who has that type of mindset. So yeah, it's going to be up to you whether you decide to take a risk with this person. Just don't compromise your peace. Don't compromise your integrity. And definitely don't compromise your boundaries just to walk into the unknown with this person. It really wouldn't be the unknown, because you already know what they're about. They've shown you numerous times. I'm not saying that you shouldn't connect with them at all, but what I am saying is you need to guard your heart. You need to guard your heart. With the angry card crossing, it lets me know that as long as you do things the way that they want you to do them, as long as you behave the way that they want you to behave, as long as you are willing to sacrifice when it comes to your power, they'll be just fine. But as soon as you stand up for yourself, as soon as you call them out, as soon as you stand your ground, that's when this person is going to switch up. That is when the mask will fall off. Give me one more card. What are this person's true feelings toward my viewers when it comes to love? What are this person's? Thank you. All right, we have love's growth. And that card wanted to come out crossing as well. So it's going to take some time in order for this person to make some permanent changes. Okay? But also, time waits for no one. I do feel like they've learned some lessons. I do feel like they want to grow, but they have to be willing to change the way that they do things. They have to be willing to change the way that they think. They have to be willing to sacrifice what no longer serves them in order for the growth to stick. I just feel like this is someone who either is used to superficial type of relationships, or when people do connect with them, it kind of feels fake. When you were connecting with this person, you may have felt like it wasn't a real love connection, or you may have felt like it wasn't a real official relationship. And it's because of the way that this person behaves. There's just something really shadow and surface level about them. But yeah, they're going to be coming in with some communication. Some of you are going to feel as though they're love bombing you, or you're going to feel as though they're trying to manipulate you on an emotional level. So, like I said, it's going to be important for you to keep your guard up. They are wanting your attention. They're wanting your attention, but they also want you to sacrifice something. And what they want you to sacrifice is a new cycle. They want you to sacrifice having a new beginning. They want you to sacrifice a fresh new start to stick with them. But see, this person, they can be dangerous on a soul level. They can be very dangerous on a soul level. So just make sure that before you sacrifice a new beginning, that this person is actually willing to do what it takes to grow. I don't see much growth in them as of now. A little bit of growth, but not what is necessary in order for the two of you to have a healthy union with one another. This is someone who thinks that they can just come in being passionate. They can come in saying all of the right things. They just want you to hold on to hope. They want you to hold on to the potential of what it could be. So just to protect yourself, try not to get overly invested when it comes to them. And definitely don't budge when it comes to your boundaries. All right. And so that is the reading, everyone. If you guys resonated with this, or if you liked this reading, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you as a part of the Mystic family. I love each and every one of you guys so much. You take care. Be safe. Until next time. Bye.